Hello, all TikTok refugees. Welcome to YouTube. If this is your first time here, let me be one of the first people to welcome you to this lovely platform. We also have a great algorithm, a great search engine, and great entertaining content. However, this is not one of those videos. I am doing a 75 hard challenge. Today is day 4, and one, I want to talk about the TikTok ban and the CapCut and the Lemonade and all the stuff that's happening there. But then I also want to give you guys a little solace and advice and some helpful tips. So first of all, I really am sorry for your loss. If you grew a huge following on TikTok, one, that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, and you put in that work, and to just have it ripped away from you is really hard and devastating. And I truly am sorry. As someone who creates videos and makes content on the internet, I know how much that hurts. Second of all, if you did not have a chance to download any of your drafts or saved videos or anything like that, hopefully, fingers crossed for you anyway, I hope that you're able to get some of that back once the new administration takes place. There's rumors that they're able to get TikTok back up. If that happens, please, please, please download all of your footage and all of your files. You don't want to lose that stuff again. And then third, CapCut is also not available. And again, if that was your main editor, if that's how you learned editing, you did all your fancy tricks and everything in CapCut, again, I'm so sorry. I do want to offer you guys some solutions though. So if you loved TikTok, please do not go download RedNote right now. That is, I know that people are very trusting and trying to find a new home. That I personally don't believe that that is your new home. I've been in social media for 10 years. I know what a flash in the pan looks like. It kind of looks like a flash in the pan. However, feel free to do what you want. If you were someone who is more focused on business content, I highly suggest LinkedIn if you have not taken that step yet. If you are someone who is focused more on entertainment, YouTube and Instagram are still very decent platforms. They are still working on their algorithms. And I think that if you put the same amount of effort that you put into TikTok, you could find a nice home on one of these other platforms. The other big elephant in the room is the TikTok shop. I know that a lot of people were making affiliate money from TikTok shop. They were selling their products on TikTok shop, and that was huge. Contrary to popular belief, you can sell things on YouTube. It does have a shop feature. You just have to be monetized. And to get monetized, you do need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours or 1 million shorts views. If you put all of the energy and effort that you put into TikTok into YouTube, you could very easily get there. The other elephant in the room, or the way that people make money here on YouTube, is also through affiliate links. And the best part about that is you don't have to actually have a huge following to do that. You can go sign up for Amazon Associates or any of your favorite affiliate programs or partnerships and get your affiliate links and start including them in your videos. It's not going to be as fast, but I think that you could still make money and still do the affiliate thing that way if that was your main way of making money. To all of the people who were using CapCut, there are so many other video editing apps out there, and personally, I think they're better. What made CapCut so special was that it was integrated with TikTok, and so a lot of the trends or templates or things like that were already built into the app, which did make it very special. However, a lot of these platforms are prioritizing original content anyway, and so I think that you're going to benefit more from your own ideas rather than completely ripping off other people. Sorry. And I think that if you learned the basics of editing, you can transfer those skills to just about any other video editing app. When it comes to a few solutions for that, personally, I'm going to recommend InShot. I have used them before. I think they're pretty decent. I've heard great things about Filmora. It looks like one of the more powerful editors. Also in that category, I would throw in LumaFusion. If you're someone who edits on an iPad or iPhone and you're looking for a really powerful editor, LumaFusion is a good one. So those are 3. And then I've heard decent things about an app called Captions. I have not used Captions, but I have heard good things about it. So if you want to try that one. If you're someone who's looking for a bit of a different editing style, you want to move over to a computer, Personally, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I know that comes with a subscription. Some people don't like subscriptions, which is why I would then recommend DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is free, and there are a ton of cool features that you can use in it. And then there's also the studio version, which is a one-time fee. I'm not sure what the fee is. If you're on a Mac and you want to stay in the Mac ecosystem, you can try iMovie or Final Cut Pro. iMovie is basic, Final Cut Pro is more advanced. Those are two great options. If you want to go back to a phone and you're in the Adobe ecosystem, Adobe has Premiere Rush, and they also have Adobe Express. Those are two editing apps that I think would be really good for beginners, people who are just using basic editing on CapCut. I think those two would be really well for you. If you are having a hard time learning video editing, I highly suggest stay on YouTube, choose the app that you want to go with, choose the video editor you want to go with, and just start doing your research. And this pivots me into the last main point of this entire video, which is keep everything diversified. I know in today's day and age, you need to really double down and become known on a platform before things can really take off. And I know a lot of people did that on TikTok, but I want to encourage you, as someone who has been in digital marketing and social media marketing for 10 years now, it is extremely important to keep a presence and a profile active on other major platforms. Yes, it's important to understand the nuances and grow on one, but anything can happen. We just saw TikTok get banned. Instagram goes down like once every other month at this point. Some people don't really care for Twitter. Threads isn't doing as hot as people say it is. All of these platforms, you don't own your audience on any of these platforms, and it's extremely important for you to keep that diversified. What you do own and what you will own is an email list. And so if there's a way for you to build your email list, I highly suggest that you take all the steps needed to do that. Last year, one of my favorite YouTubers and content creators and just business people overall, Omar El Takori, actually had his Instagram hacked. I might link a video if I can. I'll link it down in the description. He had his Instagram hacked and he lost access to his Instagram for what felt like weeks. But through the power of his email list, he was able to salvage like his audience and still communicate with his audience and even make money and sell products and all the things like that. So an email list is extremely important. The last thing I want to say in this video is if you are someone who has lost everything on TikTok, it was your way to make money, it was your creative outlet, it was, a place where you could just go and laugh, things are going to be okay. Whether or not TikTok actually comes back, things are going to be completely fine. I'm sure you will either replace TikTok with a new app that might not be as good at first, but you'll figure it out, or you'll take that time that you were using on TikTok and devote it to something else and grow. I think the important thing to remember is not to just stand still and be sad all the time. Yes, take a day or two to mourn. I completely understand that, but you need to move forward. And that means either migrating to a new social platform and diving and going all in, diversifying your efforts so that this doesn't happen to you again, making sure you edit your content outside of an app and actually saving your videos outside of that. I know that can be daunting, but it should be done. And then, moving forward. So welcome to YouTube. If you decided to call YouTube your home, I greatly appreciate you sticking throughout this video. If you liked it, I would enjoy a thumbs up. If you have questions or if you need additional advice or you just want to say, hey, leave a comment down below. If you want to see more videos and follow my 75 hard journey, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Peace.